Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And behind me lies one of HermitCraft's great traditions, reincarnated each season. Yes, indeed, it is the Nether Hub. Tango Tech has been working really hard on this hub, and he's going to want us. Yes, that's right. You, me, Zombie Cleo, anybody else available. Well, maybe not you. But unless you're, I don't know, Gemini Tay, in which case, Gem, come on down. We're going to be doing work on Hermits Helping Hermits inside the Nether Hub very soon. But before we do, Tango wanted each hermit to go in there and kind of check how our performance is in-game. So, you know, I don't normally like playing with this F3 menu on. Where is it here? Ah, boy. Okay, so we're at 60 frames a second outside the Nether Hub. 58, 60. We're holding pretty steady here. So then when we come in here, let's go ahead. Whoa, okay. I am seeing a little bit of a frame drop, Tango. I'm going to be honest. 30 frames a second. Not the best ever, but at the same time, wow. Look at this place. Yeah, we're steady at 30. I'm actually kind of surprised. We're not dropping much below that. So, I mean, you've really outdone yourself, Tango. This is looking spectacular. If not downright specular. There's like practically normal maps on this stuff. Ooh. Well, we got a lot of work to do on these tunnels, so I guess I probably shouldn't dilly-dally too much just looking at everything. But if y'all haven't checked out Tango's videos where he's been working on this, I really recommend you do so now. Time skip! Overnight, Tango went ahead and sent us a fantastic little wish list here. I tried to make a fun little way to memorize this. You know, you could take the first letter of each item on the list there and say like something like, cars go putt-putt, but some also crash sometimes. Calamity! But, you know, here's the problem with that, is I can't remember what any of those letters stand for. That's why we have this in a book now. It's called Tango's Wish.
Crimson hyphae, grey wool, carpet, polished andesite, polished deep slate, block of amethyst. Just the one? Stone, andesite, that's a lot of stuff.
If you look around these tunnel walls here, what do you see? Do you see, oh, polished andesite, carved stone brick, polished deep slate walls. Maybe you see some yellow panes of glass, some yellow candles. Ooh. Ah.
Are you just literally saying that collect the stuff that's in the book, Cleo? Is that what you're doing?
No. He's saying the stuff in the book is what we need to make more of these tunnels.
Okay, well, we could do that. Yes, that is the thing that we could do.
In theory, that stuff should be, he said, like, in the central area, I think.
I feel really bad, like I mean, there's shulkers with stuff in it.
Yeah, he wants us to build tunnels.
Okay.
But also, I brought my own shulkers. Look, Cleo, we don't just have to take his stuff. Here, on this side, I'm going to put 4 more shulkers down full of those same objects.
Oh.
I've been preparing for this.
That's actually pretty impressive. So, well done, Joe.
Yay.
Where are the other tunnels? Because I know there's, like, this is obviously yellow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the yellow tunnel's this way.
That says, oh.
What?
Okay, they've got a grid system in.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So basically you'd be able to say, like, the tunnel to my base is off of yellow 3 or red 15.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and if we wanted to be particularly selfish, one option we have is to just pick the tunnel that goes toward where our mega bases are and start on that one.
So the question is, which one is the one that goes towards our mega bases? Because we're quite close.
We are.
Let's do it.
Okay, so in order to build this tunnel, the first thing we need to do, I think, is just mine out more of this. Do you want some anti-inflammation potions?
I should be all right, shouldn't I? But, you know, why not? Yeah. I mean, it's good to have. It's good to have. So we're digging out. And arguably, we need to dig out
this way.
I'm just thinking about how far we're going to need to actually...
Oh, did you take the potion? Did you take the potion?
No. I am now.
Okay.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yay.
This is fine.
I like that Tango put all the beacons along the walls and didn't put any along where we need to dig for the project.
That is a definite problem. Hi. Yes, I was
Hi.
talking to you, but my brain just went.
Yeah. Yep, I got it.
Yep.
Is that good? Is that good?
That's grand. That's grand.
Okay.
You didn't want this back, did you?
No. It's, in fact, that's yours to keep. Whatever you want. Move it around. If you want more, let me know.
Okay. Cool.
No, I know. Once you get to the basalt, it's super painful. There was another tunnel. I want to say, I don't know, yellow, where I set a beacon up there for the same reason because it was just painful to dig without. Yeah.
Yeah, cracking. We're in no way digging towards our own bases at all.
Of course not. No, that would be self-serving of you. Yes.
That was a lie.
I already did the same thing. Don't worry.
Nice.
I'm honestly hoping that's what it takes. Is people are just like, well, my base is down there. Let's go, and then they want to help.
My base is there. I don't remember how what the
9 by
pattern
9.
is for this.
9753.
9 by 9.
And the radius is 50 blocks. So if you're gonna put 2 of them down, put the other one 100 blocks away, and they'll just meet up.
Okay, I think I can probably do that. Okay, maybe.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Tango. You are a superstar.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, Tango, I also left you some stuff over here if you want to see where it is.
Oh, is this supplies?
Yeah, so these 4, the 2 yellow, the purple, and the red, yeah, these are more supplies.
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't sure what you were going to need.
Oh my gosh, that's way too much, but okay.
It's just enough.
There's no way. I mean, unless these tunnels are like 4,000 blocks long, I don't think we're going to need that much glass.
Well, Ren's at least 1,500 blocks away, so somebody's going to use it.
The polished deep slate, though, that's good stuff, yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah, we've actually got even more of that. I ran out of space in these chests.
Got amethyst blocks, too? Thank you so much. That's fantastic.
Certainly.
Okay. Thanks,
You're
guys.
very welcome.
Most welcome.
I'll take credit for Joe's stuff as well.
Exactly.
How that
Good
works. Yep.
All right.
Good job, me. Bye.
Howdy, Gem.
Hello.
Hi.
Guys want some help?
Yes.
Yeah. Come and dig.
Okay.
Come and dig. Dig
How do you
with
get up
us.
there? I have like 9 FPS, but I could dig with that, so that's okay.
And then once I pick up my kid, I will come back and help dig some more.
That's great.
If you run into Asuma is not going to know where to put that stone. Can you show him where that bridge is with all the chests that we used earlier?
Yeah, I can essentially do that effectively, maybe.
I believe in you, Gem. Just try to encourage her. Just do your best.
I'm great at encouraging. Cleo, you're
Yay.
fantastic. You're so
Oh,
good.
thanks, Jem. That's what I
Look
need.
at those snake hairs. You're doing so good.
Awesome.
I am doing good. I am doing great. Except for when the lava comes out. Then I'm not doing I'm not doing so great. It's fine.
What am I
Maybe.
doing?
Wow, this is looking great.
Thank you. We worked really hard and Jem was very encouraging.
Good job, Gem.
I was so encouraging.
Clearly.
I felt personally very encouraged. I'm going to put stuff in our chests.
Wow. Well, you know what, Cleo? You did so well. I'm going to go get you a juice box. I'm going to run to Cubfan, and I'm going to get some of the good anti-dehydration juice boxes.
Yay! I don't feel patronised at all.
Yay. Well, there's a ghast
Yay!
in here. Careful,
what?
careful in the main hub. There's a ghast, like, flying around in there.
What?
So it's
when
not
do we make
spawn-proof.
Yeah, me and Hypno were both standing in there, which means something could have spawned.
Is Joe just wandered off?
I literally told you where I was going. I said I was going to get you a juice box.
I know. That's what I'm asking. Are you being obnoxious, or is that just?
No, I'm actually going to get you more fireproof potions because I know you won't buy them for yourself.
I didn't know there was a place to buy them. To be fair.
See,
So,
that was one of the reasons I knew that. There's
Hypno.
one for Hypno, another one for Hypno apparently.
There's a magma guy.
Here you go, Cleo. It sounds like Gem might want a juice box too, if there's magma cubes over there. Here you go, Gem.
Yeah. Jukebox for
There's
juice box for
Joe.
everyone.
It's looking at you with its eyes.
Oh wow!
You know
yeah,
what?
that
I
is-
realized that my microphone has been muted the whole time.
Yeah, we couldn't hear
That's
you
why
at
I
all.
asked
Yeah,
if you
we're
were
not
okay,
ignoring you. We
because
just
when-
can't hear you.
Yeah. So. Oh, are you putting? What blocks are you putting in, Hypno?
Yeah, I was
I'm trying
doing
to
the
figure-
chiseled stone.
Okay, so the chiseled stone
Cool.
is
Do you want my chiseled
only
stone,
on
then?
the
That would help
middle.
me.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I think I'm putting it in the right spot.
You are doing the correct thing. Well
I will
done.
do the polished andesite on top of your chiseled stone.
Okay, and I will put the blocks on either side of these ones. I'm just trying to figure stuff out. We don't need that one in there for the chiseled. It's every other one with the chiseled.
Oh, are you saying that I'm doing it wrong?
Yeah.
How did you make that chiseled sound effect?
Wow.
It made like a clink.
That was just me hitting my mug.
Top tier Foley work there, Jeb.
That was quite impressive.
I'm doing it. That's just my teeth. 1, 2. How tall is this?
I think if we could get the crimson on the wall, if we've got enough of that. Is there any more down there?
You don't know if I took it all or not?
There is no more. That is
I
all.
have placed all the crimson that I had.
Okay,
Yeah,
well then
so
that's
out.
We're out.
HHH wrapped up when we basically ran out of crimson logs, but luckily our good friend Corrales has some extra logs in his shop here. He wanted originally $1 million for them. Mwahahaha. But when he found out that they were for the Nether Hub project, he said that we can please take them for free. So we're going to go ahead and bring those on over to the Nether Hub and keep working on our tunnels. Time skip. Oh yeah, there's a trick with these where you just jump with the axe in your primary hand and the logs in your offhand, and it just goes. Super simple. Having run out of supplies back in the tunnels, I came out here, hit my geode to get some amethyst buds, got some cacti and some candles with wax from Tango's bee farm, and now I need to come get more of these crimson stems from Corrales. Here's the thing though, I only got Corrales to offer me 8 free stacks, and so we've kind of exceeded that. We need to buy more. Luckily, I heard we had some sales over here in the donut in our fantastic axolotl shop. Let's see how many sales we had. Woo! 19 diamonds. Hey, that's at least, I don't know, 5 stacks or whatever. 9 stacks. That's some number of stacks of those things we need. And here we are back at Corrales' Gigalogs. Server's about to restart, so we gotta make this fast. And now we are out of diamonds.
What are you up to? You building some nether tunnels?
Yeah. We've made a lot of progress. We started at HHH on Monday, and this over here, this is going to be ZF's tunnel, but he's asleep right now, so I've turned it into a cactus farm, because we need a lot of green dye. Apparently, each of these candle sconces requires 4 cacti, so that's fantastic.
Okay. I can donate some cacti. I got some cacti you can have. Got some dye for you.
Woo! I am super excited. Wow, that is plenty. Okay, you know what? I might need to open up one of these ender chests. Did you know these are ender chests in the floor here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super fancy.
Very fancy.
But yeah, I'm gonna temporarily store some of this dye in here just so we don't overflow everything.
Yeah, I think it's about nine stacks or so.
Wow, yeah. Okay, well, given the number of candles I need to dye, that's hopefully about right. Thank you so much, Cub. That's a huge
Perfect,
help.
man. Hey, can I give you something else? Here, you've been working hard. Just need to chill out. Chill out.
Oh boy, you know,
Just relax inside there. Just cool off. You know.
You know, it is actually. Oh wow, that's actually nice.
Yeah. It's nice for a little bit. You don't want to get too cold though.
Yeah, no, I gotta get back out now. But
yeah.
Briefly.
But there you go.
Briefly, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, Hypno, but the other day when we were working on the green tunnel, like I basically let it go exactly as far as I needed to go to get to my base.
Right.
And I didn't want the fans to go like, wow, Joe is such a jerk. He only built the tunnel out as far as his base. So what I've done here is this is actually along the other axis where the tunnel to my base would go. So I've doubled down and I've decided I'm going to go exactly as far as it takes to get to my base twice.
Makes sense.
Hey, Cleo.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Doing well. As you can tell, I have been laying out quite a few segments of this tunnel here. What do you think?
I am very impressed. You followed Tango's plan exactly, except for maybe the upside. You know what? It's fine.
No, these ones are upside down, so we know that, you know, the tunnel is in distress at this point. You're getting to the end of the world border here. You don't want to tunnel further, right? That's a warning.
You know what? That makes entirely too much sense. Perfect.
Great. So I laid out a tunnel here toward our bases, but I didn't really know what it should look like. So I started experimenting with like playing with the same block palette as Tango's, and then I decided that was a terrible idea. And I can rip this all out if you want, or I can let you build on it or rip it out yourself.
Well, you know what? I might just we might just have parallel tunnels. You can do whatever you like.
No,
and then say this is my tunnel.
I have a perpendicular tunnel. You want to see it? Here,
okay,
come this way.
I'm coming.
So in addition to these 6 segments that we got laid in here, you know, since we're to the southwest, I thought we should really have, you know, the west tunnel and the south tunnel looking good. So here I am.
Okay.
So here is my perpendicular tunnel.
Right.
So I've already decorated this one. It's like the shooter lane of a pinball machine, and then the portal is in a pinball.
That's actually quite neat.
Thank you. And so then you see here, this is where the 2 tunnels would meet, and you can do whatever you want with that other tunnel down that way. And it'll continue this way a little while to get to your base.
That makes sense. I can work in a giant pinball. That's fine.
Well,
I think.
Or you can, you know, like have a wall here if you want, or a door or something.
I could do that. That is a thing I genuinely could do.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm quite impressed that you got this far, to be honest.
Oh.
Well done.
I got this far. You want to see how far I could go? Come this way.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So the thing about doing stuff like this that doesn't require much creativity is even when I'm tired at the end of the day, I can kind of just keep working on it as long as I don't run out of fireproof potions. And so I've dug out quite a distance here.
What is wrong with you, Joe Hills?
Well, so it turns out we need to get to like negative 888 on this tunnel to reach Vintage Beef's map area. So I've got a tunnel that goes...
Why would we do that, though?
Because that's how far west the server goes. That's the furthest west landmark on the server is Vintage Beef's map area. And maybe Beef would like a nice tunnel connected to the Nether Hub that leads there.
He can have a tunnel. I don't know how nice it's going to be.
Well, I mean, Tango demands only the finest tunnels, so
Tango can demand all he likes.
Well, I've been working on my excavation, and I figured out, like, if I do a 2-tier thing, I can kind of do this a lot simpler. And, you know, I've been moving that beacon along. That was the beacon that used to be in front of ZAF's. He dropped it. Oh, I am out of fireproof potions at the moment.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, you get that, what do you call it, potion, that fireproof potion, you get the haste beacon, and you can just roll through here like it's nothing, right?
Yeah, no, that seems like a something a person of sound mind would do.
Well, I also feel like if I do a good enough job, I have grounds to go to Beef. He had talked about, like, paying people in starter packs for his card game who help him with projects. And I feel like if we go to him and we're like, hey, Beef, you know, we got this tunnel here extended all the way to your base. That's got to be worth a few decks of cards. We could possibly trade that for, you know, all sorts of things later on.
Yeah, but I spent a lot of time gathering Crimson Wood. And I don't think there's enough Crimson Wood in the world to go all the way to Beef.
Well, I actually did buy out Corrales and Rendog earlier, but they have restocked, and I was thinking that maybe we don't actually put in all the Crimson Wood on the way to Beef's. We just put in the stone arches every so often, you know, every 9 blocks or so where they belong. And then we tell Beef to go buy his own Crimson Wood.
You know what? That seems like a valid idea. Well done, Joe. You get a gold star.
Woo! So, Cleo, you know what else goes on forever, it seems?
My patience?
Yeah, I'm really impressed by how patient you are with me. Did you know that I joined HermitCraft 10 years ago, a couple days ago now?
Oh, yes, I saw you tweeted.
Yeah, I knew it was coming up, but I didn't realize it had actually passed.
Oh.
So I don't know if this tunnel is a metaphor for that in some way. where it's like some parts of it look really good and some parts of it are creative and then some parts of it are just me going like, I don't know, Tango said that in this direction, so I'm just gonna do that indefinitely.
Yeah, well, it's a metaphor. It's definitely a metaphor.
So, you don't have your base on the Portal Network yet, but didn't you have something that you wanted to show me?
Oh, I did. Yeah, sure.
So if we go back this way, here, if we get to yellow 4, we can turn at the pinball shooter lane. I need to raise the ceiling, or raise the roof, as the kids say. Okay,
so if we go through this portal, I'm not entirely sure where it brings us out.
It's going to bring us out by my base, hence the pinball motif.
I had gathered, but I don't know where around your base.
Okay, so your base is going to be out this way.
Okay.
Can you see me?
No, I've got it. It's fine. Yeah, I just wanted to show you what I've been doing because I've been doing a lot and I don't feel like it's being, let's say, properly recognized because, you know.
I mean, I have barely left the Nether except to gather supplies.
I have gathered a huge amount of supplies. I've done a lot of building. I have tried to gradient. I'm going to have to rip out like half of it, but
Wow. What is this?
This is my base.
Clearly.
This is Atlantis.
So it's like the most superlative Atlant?
It is, yes.
Wow. I mean, I've seen some Atlanter bases, but this is the Atlantist.
Thank you. That's what I needed to hear right now because I want somebody to appreciate that I've put in a lot of work. I've made this, like this episode, I've had no interaction with anyone. I've made this island and I've made the buildings and I've gathered all the materials for it and like nobody's gonna see it.
Well, yeah, they will. The shopping district is like right over here. They're expanding out west.
I mean, that's true.
This is going to be broadly visible from... Look at this prime real estate. People are going to be snatching this up over here.
I mean, eventually, there will be people. But it's just... It doesn't help that I have to take down half of this tower that I've obviously gradiented.
Why is the tower deficient? Oh, yeah, what's wrong with it?
Because I want to make it, like, smaller at the top. So like I'm going to have a roof sort of like halfway through and then the top's going to be a slightly smaller, maybe oblong sphere thing.
How much of this is powder?
Like a 1/9.
Here's what I would do. I would talk to Doc about building a self-elevating flying machine with pistons on it that can push all the blocks in one block and then go up one, push all the blocks in one block, go up one. Now, the powder ones that are right where it cuts in the first time, you might have to build a shelf to catch those, but above that, if you're working from bottom to top, the previous layer...
Is that doable?
Yes.
Is that even... Oh my goodness.
I have been doing so much, and so that way you get your collab, Doc gets to flex his little redstone muscle or whatever, you know?
Yeah, no, that seems like a really good idea.
And so, you know, and that gives you an excuse, too, to like, wrap up this episode without having that perfect, because you're like, well, I gotta reach out to some of the other hermits who are redstone experts.
Yeah, like I'll ask Doc to help build a machine. That seems like a great idea.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate you. I really do. Like, particularly now when you've got, like, genius on your side.
I do what I can.
I spent so much time.
So, just out of curiosity, is this, like, for my base, I've been, like, scaling it to be a 12-month project, right? But it seems like with your base, you've already got, like, the whole thing roughly laid out. Like,
yeah.
Is this going to take you a year?
Oh yeah, because I'm doing like it's going to be like a castle. It's going to be room by room, and then I've also got plans for like other rings, sort of out in the distance. So you know,
so this is going to be like an archipelago.
Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be like 3 floating islands. That's the plan. But if I get 1 floating island done, I'll be happy with that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah, it's going to take a while, but you know what? Rome wasn't built in a day.
No. It was actually a long weekend for everyone involved. Do you need more tuff, by the way? I've got like a chest full of tuff that I've been like.
No,
okay.
I've like I say, this is like aside from like everything and doing all the texturing work on the gradient, I think like this is about what it's going to look like. I might change the size and shape of things because I have no concept of when to stop.
Yeah, I don't either. Hence this tunnel. You know, I think no concept of when to stop might be the name of this episode.
What, both of them?
Yeah. 10 years on HermitCraft, no concept of when to stop.
When to stop. But yeah, I like, it's nice to be able to talk to someone because like for the end of this episode, I want to have like this little yellow bit is going to be like a jutting out doorway, and then my storeroom is going to be here, and it's going to have like, you know, it's going to look like it's an actual storeroom and have like boxes on shelves and all that sort of stuff. So it's going to be like haphazard, but it's actually going to look like a thing, and it's going to have armor stands in it, which I've missed doing a lot. So yeah,
that should be really fun.
It should be fun and also terrifying. So
I'm frightened already.
Good, you should be frightened because, you know, one day I might put you to work on it, and then the world will end.
You know, I'm kind of busy. Do you have a collectible card game coming up anytime soon? Otherwise,
no,
bye.
But I have our friendship, Joe.
I can't hear you all over all those cards. I'm gonna be super rich. Bye. As fun as it was hanging out with Cleo, I decided to come back here and do a little bit more work. And I gotta say, I feel like it has really paid off. One thing I realized, though, is I started looking at, you know, some of these portals like this one here, and I realized, like, ooh, you know, I put this whole wall directly in that person's way. Maybe I shouldn't have really done so much wall building early on in this process. Like, it was good to kind of understand Tango's vision, but that person might want to do what I did here and just punch a hole in it and have their path. So as I proceeded further down here, I just kind of left everything all open, and I think that that is going to pay off. As an avid contrarian, I can't let Cleo be right about anything, so I'm going to demonstrate I do know when to stop. We made plenty of progress on these tunnels. We made progress on gathering materials we'll need for our future pinball machine mega base build. All of those things I was gathering toward vintage beefs, I'm going to use them. Don't worry. But anyway, you may have noticed that this episode was pre-roll ad-free, and that's thanks to Mr. Lance. Thanks, Mr. Lance. This episode was also mid-roll ad-free, and that's thanks to Patreon sponsor BioDuck. In lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now present a poetry prompt that you can write a poem of your own devising in response to in the YouTube comment section below. Taking things too far. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.